Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have got something different. I am going to check out the things that I missed in John Wick. Now, as you guys already know, or maybe some of you don't know, that I've reacted to all 3 John Wick movies. And I have to tell you, loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was like mind-blowing. I couldn't believe how good this movie was. Now, after that, I have some recommendations and some suggestions that I should check out some of these John Wick videos. So I'm going to start with this one, which is things that I missed. And this is by a Canadian lad who breaks down certain movies. And it's going to be the first time reacting to one of his videos. So looking forward to it. And also the other videos are coming up soon. Again, another recommendation was how Keanu Reeves trained for John Wick with the guns. So that one, I'm definitely going to do that as well. But anyway, we're going to check this one out. So guys, let's go. Canadian lad.
Hey everyone, I'm the Canadian lad, and today I've watched John Wick at 0.25x speed and found 13 new details that he may or may not have seen before. Number 1. In the graveyard, John Wick switches back and forth between an 8-ribbed and a 16-ribbed umbrella. Now I understand that's probably a movie mistake, but we can see it in a different way as well. This can be a metaphor that refers to John switching between a life of normalcy and a life of a professional killer. Truly beautiful now, isn't it? Number 2. Whenever John puts a new magazine into a Kimber 1911, he does a press check to make sure it didn't jam, because Kimbers are notorious for jamming on the first bullet of a magazine, and he doesn't do this with other guns such as the Glock.
Wow.
Number 3. Before the action begins, John wears his wristwatch normally, but when he goes into the battle mode, he wears them face inside the wrist, which is the way soldiers usually do it, so that they could avoid reflections of the glass and also see the time while holding a rifle. Number 4. After getting
Wow, that is cool. That is so cool. You need to really analyze this movie really slowly, because I'm sure there's thousands of things, but wow, I never even thought of that. I'm sure nobody did as well. It makes sense though, because obviously, you don't want to break your watch, number 1, and then obviously the whole reflection thing, yeah, I get it. Wow.
He wears them face inside the wrist, which is the way soldiers usually do it, so that they could avoid reflections of the glass and also see the time while holding a rifle. Number 4. After getting his puppy, John was supposed to get some kibble.
We'll grab you some kibble later.
But if you look at the back of his car, he not only got the puppy some food, but some toys to play with as well. Number 5. In the club shootout, John uses H&K P30L with a 15-round magazine. Now if you do the counting, you'll notice he reloads every time after he fires 15 rounds. Number 6. John drives his car over a small airport field. The security guard who lets him in is reading Shibumi, a novel about a retired killer, who at one time in the book killed somebody with a pencil. Now John is a retired killer and killed 3 men with a fucking pencil.
With a pencil. Fucking pencil.
Number 7. Vigo doesn't drink his glass when he clinks glasses with his son, which means he doesn't support what they toast for. In Russia, United Kingdom, and in many other countries, when you put down your drink after clinking glasses, it means you don't support the cause you toast for. In the movie, he even pours himself another glass of vodka, not drinking the one he clinked with his son.
Wow.
Number 8. Marcus was warning John that he was about to get attacked, and he warned him by shooting at his pillow.
Yeah, I caught that.
Marcus aims right at John's head, and yet the bullet ended up hitting the pillow. It's because at the time of the shooting, Marcus felt the wind which was ruffling his hair, and that's why he aimed for John's head to compensate for the wind. Number 9. Towards the end of the movie, one of the bad guys...
Yo, is that so? It could be. It sounds like a reach, but okay. Interesting.
Time of the shooting, Marcus felt the wind which was ruffling his hair, and that's why he aimed for John's head to compensate for the wind. Number 9. Towards the end of the movie, one of the bad guys is playing a video game. Now if I zoom in, you can see his username is Neo, just like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix.
Wow.
Now, a fun fact, the director of this movie, Chad Stahelski, was also a stunt director on The Matrix. Number 10.
Wow.
The delivery driver has to ask for her pen back after John signs.
Yeah.
He keeps it as a force of habit.
And the pen?
Sorry.
because he was unarmed in that particular situation, so keeping that pen is just as keeping a gun to himself. Because we all know what John Wick can do with the pencil, so that pen is just as much of a weapon. Number 11. At the end of the movie, the dog that John Wick adopts was actually slated to be put down. So he didn't steal the dog. In fact,
that one.
He saved it. Number 12. John Wick first meets the Russians at a gas station in New Jersey, where it's not legal to pump your own gas. You literally have a gas station attendant. It's called full service, and it's the only option. Number 13. Upon this rewatch in slow motion, I just noticed this movie ends exactly where it began. And that's it. This was my breakdown of John Wick at 0.25x speed, and I hope I was able to give you at least a few new details. If I did, then please grab the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram to get updates about my channel. And just a heads up, I'm planning on finishing John Wick series in slow motion, so I hope you all will be supportive of the different content on the channel. Till then, I'm Morpheus, and I'll be seeing you lads in the next one.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that at the end, to be honest. Yeah, it didn't even click that was where his wife, collapsed, and then at the end he's on the same pathway near the bridge. Wow, that's crazy. So I caught one at least when I was doing the reaction, and that was when the dog was getting put down. I saw that straight away. I was like, oh, there's a notice on the side, it's getting put down. So I caught that. The other ones, yeah, some of them were, I would say, not some of them, I say maybe one of them was a bit of a reach, like the wind blowing. But then saying that it could be because, again, I don't know how to use a gun, so maybe that's what it takes. A bit of breeze and it just throws you off course. So maybe. I thought the watch one was interesting where, he turns it over. I mean, the umbrella one, it could be a mistake or a deeper meaning behind it. I like how they had Neo in the video game. That the name Neo, that's cool. That's a nice little Easter egg there. Okay, this guy did his homework. I'll tell you that. He did a lot of breakdown. And this video is actually quite short, which I'm quite surprised. So I might check out his take on John Wick 2 and John Wick 3. So before I go, just got to say, if you guys have any other movie recommendations, any suggestions, please let me know. I've got some movies coming up soon. I've got Memento coming up, and also I'm going to start the DC Universe series as well. So, anyway guys, with that being said, Big Nerd Dean will catch you next time, and I'm out. Peace.